Hey guys, Sweater with Omale and Tempo. That Tempo, I don't know that good, but Omale, yes, I do. Sweat, yes. Flutes and stuff. NATO, Charity, the birds and the wolves. Balance, Venus, balance, yeah. Libra, flute and stuff like shaman. Nigeria, number three to me. Number three, I like to call in fire. Earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. My way show is angels, ancestors, sacred ones. Please be here with me now. I set the intention that all the tools, yes, guys, it comes with aid. I set the intention that all the tools used in this session are dedicated to the growth and well-being of all beings in their place. I'm just, yeah, before I eat it up and lay down to go to sleep, I figured, let me use some, yeah, so I can go to sleep. I love, oh my, I love music with chanting, yes. Thank you, Omale, and tempo. Those. Ooh, no. Now Venus, man, now Venus is on one, y'all. So I'm gonna go with there. I'm gonna go up to her. No, she said, right. She want me hard the way. Because Venus is on one. And I was just looking at the Venus, right? Coming up during the week, right? Venus aspects. The Venus, yeah, what she aspecting in Orca. Venus is coming up to me like a red planet. Venus, very aggressive. And yeah, how she aspected other planets and all of this stuff. And Venus now, Libra, Lilith is in the sign of Libra, the darker moon. The nose, everything is, yeah, it's crazy. But Venus is, yeah, I see red and trees, right? Tree and cardamomy is the number five part, right? Let's go with that. My chakra work, she said. Roots and culture. Brooklyn, it raised me. Venus is all about balance. Roots and stuff. Virgo, yeah, I don't know. Go pray. Virgos are getting rocked. Well, let's just I said I was gonna be do Venus, right? But I feel like placements, right? Well, right, since we've been doing so much stuff about the earth, so I agree. For Venus, let's do the air signs. So Venus placements, yeah.
Personally,
Now,
much more intentional with what I put into my body.
with Libra, let's start with Libra specifically. Venus and Libra placements. Now, it depends on, right, now, the house, obviously, right?
Trials.
But you won't have to do that
That
control.
won't avoid the
But let's start with Libra.
while preventing pregnancy
Venus and Libra. Well, okay, that is my placement.
against
But a Venus and Libra placement is all about balance. Their relationships, yeah, they are fair.
her or a impairment.
I don't care if it's a man or a woman. I really don't care if it's Venus and Libra. As long as it's Venus and Libra in any house,
It's right for you.
they are about balance and fairness. These are the best kind of people to be in relationships with. Libra is the peacemaker. Now, I used to pray for the most peaceful way possible, but for me, peaceful, yes, it takes too freaking long. So now it takes too long. Time management, all this other stuff, balancing, yeah. In order to balance, I pay for the most, yeah. I pray for the most gentlest way possible. Yeah, not necessarily the most peaceful, but I'm fair. I'm all about fairness. In all my relationships, all around the board, all around the board. My working relationships. Yeah, yeah, I keep my end of the bargain. The problem is other people going insane. All right, I'm not yeah, in control of that. I just control how I respond. That's really basically about as a man, a Venus and Libra is probably out of all signs, Venus and Libra. A man with a Venus and Libra placement is a man who prays. Is a man who believes in, yes, spiritual law. As above, so below. We talk about a magician, a Venus and Libra is a magician. Hands down. His problem is being careful. His problem is being around people, places, and things that take him off his mark, that try to confuse him and stuff like that. Venus and Libra is a little bit more different to me because we more peace, nigga, but we more like the bull, nigga. I will you getting the fuck out of that. Now I will be try to be nice, right? But yeah, I'm that women with Venus and Libra, I believe, are a little bit more aggressive. Yes, the guys are really just. I swear they are like I pick really gentle, loving creatures. Venus and Libra. I'll show you. That's you. Yes, we're doing Venus and air first. Venus and Libra. The men, right? See? I cannot make this shit up. Venus and Libra men. It's probably the man to marry. She best hands down. Especially if it's a girl. Yeah, a girl. Yes. They love. They usually are the type of. I was married one time. See, harmony. I'm telling you, I know. Yeah. But he do get beat up a lot. Venus. Because he get beat up a lot, because he's very loving and peaceful. So and especially in this aggressive, yeah, in this energy aggressive Venus, yeah, women, Libra, they're a little bit more aggressive. But that's probably because we are women, and when you're dealing with sexism and all of this stuff, Starboy, he make me dance. Yo, I will lose myself. Yeah, dance. Yeah, I lose myself. I forget about place and time I be going. Libra women. But the challenge I feel like for them, one, is for them to be fair to themselves, both. See? Dreams. See, because of Venus and Libra, her mother, right? Yes, her mom plays a very significant role in the formation of her dream. A Venus in Libra tends to have a mom who's very codependent. The Venus in Libra woman, her first challenge is really dealing with her mother, her mom, and issues around femininity, being feminine. Yeah, because yeah, depending on what the sun sign is, what their mother sun sign is. The men, not so much. Not so much. I feel like the men, especially if they grew up, like if they grew up in a two parent home, then it might be a little bit different. But it depends on the quality of the relationship. I feel like because he's a man, right? But he would tend to like his father, right? Look at his father and see the things that he do. But because he's about fairness and balance, he's able to see it from both sides. So he's able to see his father's faults, and he's able to see his mother's fault and accept them, yep, equally. But the problem I feel like with the man, Venus and Libra, is really following his heart space and not letting people, places, and things, especially men, manipulate him and make him feel like he's sore. Oh my God, because he's more like a lover. He come up to me more like a Virgo, look like a Virgo. So it could be some aspect with Virgo, but that specific come up here is Venus and Libra, or it could be in the sixth house or the third house. The women, I don't know. You spend a lot of time, Venus and Libra. We spend a lot of time daydreaming. Fantasizing and daydreaming is the thing that you have to learn how to stop. Yeah. Especially if it's like this is sun in Cancer. The sun is in Cancer, the home, the mom. The year is highlighted for a Venus and Libra woman because her mom is who teaches her to be domestic and how she handled her domestic responsibilities and her domestic duties. So depending on what kind of mom she had, she will tend to follow, yep, in her mom's footsteps. Now, the men to me, the women could be, it depends really on their mothers and obviously their moon placement. Yeah, moon placement. Let me just take so in terms of right advice. It ain't because Venus and Libra is really straightforward. I mean, because it's home. Venus rules it. So it's all the energy is all about fairness in relationships. They expect a balanced, even exchange of energy, and that's it. In their relation, in all their relationships, they carry. Yep, they carry. They are where they supposed to be. Yep. The problem is the people, the partners that they pick. So that is the Sun and Leo. Let me just get one here, and then we gonna move on to who's next in here. Gemini. But let me get one here for the women, one for the men, right here. Venus and Leo. See, some sort of ending, men. But it's something that been really stressing in terms of happening right now. Something is ten of swords. It's something, but of this type of person, it's ten of swords. This is an air sign. It's all about right communication and logic and all of this stuff. It's Venus and Libra. So this, I doubt this will be easy. I bet you this was a fast. Yeah, because it don't take that many times. Like, how many times do you need for things to happen before you realize what it's about? You don't have to necessarily go through the whole source through every single time. So actually, this he, he you needed to go through it, right? Maybe you know. But now, be careful here with analysis paralysis, right? Like, yeah, you got to be careful. But it's ending. So this is good. So some cycle, something, yeah, you could have been thinking about. See, the Page of Cups and Temperance. The Venus in Libra man right now is probably instant. Yep. Oh God, look, this is Page. So I take it the Venus and Libra man is leaving something. So here, obviously, somebody could have been, he could have experienced some sort of, see, a death, King of Wands, or somebody is sick. Probably, maybe somebody he knew since childhood. See, it could have been somebody who is Neptunian, like, yeah, fire, a Leo, Sag, or Aries, but Neptunian. It hurt his face, yeah. Or this experience, something that's is from his childhood. It could have been something he learning about, like I'm saying, see what I mean about Venus and Libra men? Like something as a page, his innocence, but it being tarnished in some way, but by a King of Wands, player. Because it causes him a lot of conflict because he can't be who he really is. Right. So what this King of Wands is going to tell him, right, is to be a player, right? Because the King of Wands is cloudy. This is about being around somebody who is cloudy. The King of Wands is clouds, right? They represent clouds and cardamom. But as a page, so this could have been his father, some man, right? King of Wands, who, yeah, but he didn't see the temperance is before there. So he came in tempering, but it came in Venus and Libra is karma, is spiritual law to heal whatever this is. This mind frame, because this is who he's really this. It's like his childhood dreams of, right? Of the woman that he wanted to marry, his cup, the page of cups. His idea of the type of relationship he want to be in, the type of women he want. See, yeah, make it clearing that, getting, since he's a little boy, clearing that up. Like, nah, this is not right. The King of Wands. Yeah, this is no, yeah, it's the house of sacrifice. You got to sacrifice whatever this is. So it's either this ending is happening or it happened already. But it is at the end. And see the challenge, because the challenges that it caused. This is mice. Nope, this is eight of wands. Right, I saw the seven. But moving past, right? That's what I'm saying. If you've been through this a couple of times, because if you talking about this is a boy, Venus and Libra is learning this from the time he come into the world. His love nature is to be fair. It's who he is. It's what he is in his comics, his cosmic plan. So yeah, is gonna try to manipulate, yeah, this, because it's sweet. So what he gonna do? Get picked on and shit like that, right? The King of Wands, you a sucker, you a sucker, you a sucker. But that's not necessarily true. You have to follow his heart. So it's fast moving energy, which is good. This is probably, it could be a fire sign. See, fast move to destiny. Yep, the star. Fast moving energy. But I don't expect eyes because I'm a Venus and Libra, so I know. Yep. Yeah, that was. I ain't got time to be stuck. Let's go. Everything is necessary for the balance. You can't have one without the other. So the women, Venus and Libra, but right now, it looked like the Hierophant, the Pope. It looked like the Pope had. Venus and Libra, you gotta put your dream state, but now you gotta be careful with daydreaming and yeah, because now what are you dreaming and fantasizing about? It's Sun in Cancer, so you could be a Sun in Cancer with this placement, or you dealing with a Sun in Cancer, something like this. But the Sun is on Cancer. The Sun is hit on the fourth house for the It yep, the shoe. I do have dreams of a new home. I want it. Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay. See the King of Swords. It's the same pretty much for the guys. Yeah, now, yeah, the King of Swords. This, nah, no good for the kid. Not for me. Venus and Libra, stay the fuck away from another. Yeah, Venus and air, stay away. Because, yeah, all these fuckers now, not with the shit. Seven of Swords, that's self-sabotaging behaviors. King of Swords is doing this, yeah, over and over again and getting stuck. with a motherfucker you can't even talk to, who can't even see, not willing to see, not can't hear, not willing to hear. And who's gonna be doing that? It's stupid. But yeah, always going back to the past is an old fucking dude trying to do something you did before that didn't work, and going backwards is never a good idea. Dreaming about the past and yeah, manifesting a motherfucker back, you only gonna get the same thing over and over again. Sun in Scorpio, just kill the shit and yeah, move on. No sense of reminiscing. I mean, sometimes you do. Jill Scott got a song about it. Sometimes you do, and then you be like, right, a second to it. I was just having a moment. No, thank you. Because one conversation with the motherfucker, you remember why you moved on. Yep, 10 of Cups. So basically, Venus and Libra, sorry to disappoint you. If you with a Venus, you got to know his Venus sign. And if it's with Venus and Libra, you are opposing. Yep, yeah. Because somebody is supposed to be, yep, some Queen of Cups and the Hermit. What's this about? Then there goes, yep, the lady. So Venus and Libra women, if you, yeah, if you are with a King of Swords, then yeah, you probably better off getting this, yeah, maybe getting some therapy, Queen of Cups, going to counseling. Cause all the fucking swords and being manipulated and all that the drama, getting cursed out. This is Venus and Libra, abusive fucking relationships. Yeah, with children and all of that involved. And you go get some counseling, maybe some drinking help and stuff like that for your alcohol or your drug problems. And yeah, I don't know, maybe go to church. Hermetics, yeah, maybe go to church, go into the mosque, something like this, right? And pray. Isolation, get help. And yeah, the lady. So you will be facing some lady, a Queen of Cups, yeah, who is probably gonna think, yeah, getting, yes, that's one of them. Because this is the lady. So this is death and taxes. This is certainly like Venus and Libra. So the truth. Here, Venus and Libra, if you're doing this right here, then you're gonna need to maybe go into some, because the Hermit is isolation, going inside your inner light and getting some help with your emotional body. Yeah, I've been doing all this work for a long time. So, yeah, if you got a kid, your kid is your kid is in the infirmary. The Page of Pentacles is some message about being sick. There is either a kid that's sick, because see, the Ace of Pentacles is down here, beloved. So Venus and Libra is going through something right now. It's some sort of page. It's a Page of Wands, but the Page of Wands is the soul. So it could be some soul temperament or something like this going. Yeah, being tied down in the infirmaries. Yeah, some soul temperament going on here. Is some now? That's two kids, right? Is that another page? And see, now it's more people coming up. Knights of Wands and see something unexpected. And then that go got Moon and Taurus. Yeah, that karmic balancing that comes out. You have the Sun, and they go a Knight of Cups, and then the King of Cups, another, and past investment. So Venus and Libra, yeah, I guess the ones that's doing it is Sun and Cancer. They happy, right? Sun and Cancer is happiness. The Sun and the Moon, that yeah, happy. It's the opposite of that. I guess I don't gotta do all of that. What's the next one? Gemini? Guys, don't shoot the messenger. Yeah. Venus and Gemini. Now, Venus and Gemini is in this case, I really pick up like air and earth and air. So when you got earth and air, now it depends if the air is gentle or if the air just the air is strong. Because if we go to a tree, right? Now if the tree is not strong and it ain't in the ground, good. A strong wind, yep, and it's gonna blow it down. So now Venus and Gemini for both, I feel like you guys gotta build up physical strength. Yeah. Because I mean, look, it's like guys, your communication skills. Feel like okay, both men and women like you're so sensitive that when somebody Venus and Gemini, your love nature, because it's the now Gemini. Good God Almighty. Now Gemini, the archetype is the storyteller. It's the storyteller, but Geminis are very complicated signs. I mean, men or women, Geminis are not the easiest archetype to deal with because this whole twin thing, good God, because I believe it's not the twins inside themselves. So it's like looking at no this. I feel like Venus and Geminis have to be careful with like getting if you're talking about the body like in the mind and they got to live like a holistic lifestyle because they could probably end up with like split personalities. So like in their relationships, right? Their relationships in general, right? They be like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You be like, all right, so what the fuck which one are you today? Yes, yeah. And they tend to have sometimes they tend to have like very complicated relationships with their siblings and stuff like that. Bet you they typically like the middle child son. Now they do that if they the middle child, they do have an excuse because being the middle child is a task. So the Most High gives it like if they born in their middle child and had be Venus and Gemini, he gets like a double whammy because they have to first learn how to do this in their families with their siblings and shit. Very manipulative. I bet you if you know a Venus and Gemini placement, right? I don't think it matters what house it is, right? But if you ask them now, yeah, maybe it does. But if you ask them, what was it like growing up with them? I bet you they tell you like, she's a liar, she's manipulative, she cheats, she do yep, or getting in trouble in school, attention seeking behaviors. They could be very promiscuous, all in a local area because they Geminian. So it's mercurial. It's just short trips. They stay right in their area and they wreak havoc. Now, their first area is their childhood home. So they the one the middle child that's always having a tantrum, always yelling and screaming, and you can't get that word in edgewise because they always they don't listen well. issues with communication skills, and then you couple that with going back and forth, playing manipulative games, they could end up, yeah, really, yup, the women. It's very tricky in it because it's they love nature, but they have yeah, but the tendency to be two faced. So God, please forgive. It's they love nature to tell stories. Now, hopefully, they telling good stories. Now, the good part about them is that they're very good writers, very good publishers, very good editors, very good writers, very good writers. It's drawing, sketch artists, things like that, depending on their Neptune placement. Venus and Gemini, please, women. Because the problem with them is that they first have to find that idea is that they first have to find harmony and balance within themselves. And they sometimes they have a difficult time doing that because mercurial energy, right? When you look at it's complicated. And when you try to manipulate mercurial energy, mercurial, yeah, no good. The truth, 20 C, moon and Aquarius. They have a tendency to hide the truth. And see the truth, like they tend to like want to, yeah, try to live in denial. It's yeah, this comes up with moon in Aquarius. So women, right? Venus and Gemini, you could be dealing with a moon in Aquarius, and some truth needs to happen. Because now the water bearer himself don't really know how to is learning how to bear water himself. Now, yeah, just the water bearer. Yeah. Now, if it's a moon in Aquarius, that's double. Yup. So he ain't good at it. So he's like the moon in Aquarius. He's like the king of swords or the queen of swords. Yeah, for real, on 1,000 because the water bearer, the sun in Aquarius, have a hard time wearing. Yeah. So if this is and a moon in Aquarius have an even harder time accepting and seeing the truth. So if y'all both if y'all two together, I don't know. But however, a moon Aquarius plays a role in here, or when the moon goes in Aquarius, something like this, some truth. Venus and Gemini, woman, the man. Well, yeah, since we right here. But it could be with the self. Because these things have to happen with the self first, right? Yes. And if you have a moon in Aquarius with this placement that, and then it's aspected like somewhere in the chart, oh man, this could be very like illogical, very difficult to deal with. Now it is the moon in Aquarius, the moon in 11th house, so it has to be somewhere in the 11th house. is the friends, right? With okay. Yep. The lovers, the moon, and the chariot. So it's Venus all day. The chariot is there. So it's your soulmate partnership. Yeah, soul and business. Venus, we talking about, right? I'm, yeah, Venus is going to be second house and seventh house. So it involves money and business. There's the moon here and some lovers. So I don't know women, Gemini, yeah, Venus and Gemini. But this is coming out. So the men, Venus and Gemini. The Six of Cups, this is a guy, somebody you know. You if someone is a page of wands here, you could have had a baby with them. The sun. Because the lovers is this the Six of Cups kind of under there, right? Yeah. And then it's the page of wands under the moon. So what's that? Either you, yeah, playing around in the moon, something like that. Strength card. Yeah, stress and anxiety and juggling. Yeah, the Hermit and Four of Wands. And what the fuck did I say? Queen of Swords. The Hangman is under there. So the men, Venus, yep, and Gemini men. The men are very they got is yeah like the women rant, raving, tantrums and shit like that, and when y'all doing all of that stuff, love spells and shit like that. See, cooling back, Moon and Sag, Bear, yep, commitment fold, love spells, and caution needs to purify. So Venus and Gemini. Yeah, this is probably related to some moon. It could be a past life in moon and Sag. You could have a moon and Sag placement, but yeah, doing some yeah spell work, right? Puppeteers and puppeting people and stuff like that, right? But I think Gemini men, the one that been getting puppeteered because this Venus and yeah, she been doing that to you. Right. And you thinking, because men, they do it all the time. They think they so fucking smart. Like they got the shit in the smash and they got her under control. And that bitch be controlled. Get the fuck out. Yes, she do. She be having that nigga in the bag. And so, see me, boundaries. Listen, now, listen, God, nope. She could control your ass, but ain't no bitch controlling me. Women, I'm a woman. I know they do shit like this. Yep, 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 yep. They wanna yeah. And the guy, he said, yeah, be talking all of this shit like, yo, I got my hoes lined up, and he thinking he got her all. Yeah, and this bitch is doing something else. She is, yeah, puppeteering the shit out of him and whoever. Hmm. Probably doing all kind of spell work on him and her. Yep, it came out the hyperthink. Yep. The Hierophant, this one is like the Pope, right? And look at it. Yep. The Page of Pentacles, the Page, and the Three of Cups. So now what? She could. That's the. She probably work. She could work in a church, stealing money, stealing the tithes and shit like that. Sorry, stealing the tithe. Yeah, stealing their money. Because yeah, this is the Four Cups. So the three. Yep, and the four is here, and another four. The Four of Swords. So it's definitely masculine energy. Yep. Something yeah, somebody was doing something here. Or your kid, the Page of Pentacles, the pastor's son, or the pastor's daughter, the Pope's daughter, the Pope. Yeah, somebody's her. Yeah, this is the Hierophant. So it's somebody high ranking. The Page of Pentacles. Who was that? The Three of Cups is related to the Hierophant. It's some sort of social, or this is some sort of social service agency, some human service agency that deals with children or something like this. But I feel like it's somebody who been stealing money. The Four Cups, the Temperance, and look what else? The Empress, the Empress. So I feel like I don't know. It's supposed to be some sort of happy family here, but the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Swords here, and then the end. Yeah, the World card that was saddened with some sort of karmic reward. And see, this, the pages. Yeah, this is being determined to keep going on with a lie. And then the Ace of Cups with the Three of Swords, she loses something. Yeah, loses some sort of King of Cups. And this could be a donor, somebody, the Ace of Cups, this man could be a donor. A philanthropist is the Ace of Cups, but it's the man, right? Who gives, is a giver. So this is a person who could have been donating to the church, giving lots of money to the church, to some sort of religious institution or something like this. And yeah, something is wrong. There's a loss of some man. But I'ma just whoo-wee. The king. Let me show you. No, no, there go the king of cup. He pops up because the king of cups like, okay, don't talk about me like that because that's a nope. I ain't. I'm here. I ain't no loss to me. I'm gonna show you. And the king of cups said, nope, I'm not. Nope, I'm very much, yep, alive. I'm just in isolation, but I'm alive. Yep. And then whatever this two timing thing y'all probably a pair been doing. Yep. Hangman and House of Sacrifice. And so stress and anxiety, lots of swords. Woo! So yep, let's move on to what's the next one? Aquarius, right? Venus in Aquarius. Now, I just got finished talking about Venus. I mean, Aquarius. Now, Venus and Aquarius. Now, this is a to me this is a complicated placement too because his love nature. Now, a Venus and Aquarius path, I believe, is pretty. It might be a little bit difficult. It may be a little bit dark. They might go through a lot of early childhood trauma. They could go through, depending on, yeah, separation from their parents. They could grow up like in foster care. Um, yeah, Venus is in Aquarius. And yeah, the trauma and being that they are supposed to be learning how to emote and be right to be able to learn how to bear their water in the proper way. They supposed to be. But yeah, like, okay, so one would think, like, okay, so if they supposed to learn how to bear their water, right? Coming in, how do they do that in such a challenge? Yeah, when he like put them when they born in such complicated, yeah, families. Well, they have to master it though. The challenges for them is to probably it's just I feel like it's King and Queen of Cups, right? The challenge for them is simply just to talk about it. Talk, yeah, to somebody, yeah. But I think that a lot, whatever happens to them, is so challenging. It's so um devastating that they probably have a hard time. It's so difficult to talk about. So I feel like they might tend to um probably mimic Sun in Aquarius is a lot. Probably go into like drugs and alcohol and those types of things in order to be able to sedate. Because I feel like I see how it's like they hold the energy inside of their body, inside the body. Venus and Aquarius, they need a lot of sun. Yes, lots of sun on the body. But they're probably the opposite. Don't, yeah, fully clothed. No, no, I'm just, yeah. But I'm a believer that the soul knows, right? The soul knows how much what it needs to do in order to be able to learn and yeah, and to grow. And when it's done suffering, then that's it. It's done suffering. So it's nothing you could do. They probably have like they could also develop to me, it seems like antisocial um disorders and things like that. Like they have a problem with socialization and socializing. Probably don't have a lot of friends, and if they do meet a woman, they probably cling on to her for like, yes, dear life. Yes, because what they need is, I feel like they come in needing, especially since what they've been through as kids, they need to feel is it's sort of like mothering. They need to feel it's sort of like I see it like incubation. You know how you put the baby in the incubator or you swaddle them? Yes, they need like swaddling, but it's hard to swaddle them because they are not really receptive to feeling emotion. Either way, it's almost like I see it almost like a block, especially for the men. There's yeah, nothing going in and nothing coming out. But okay, so if nothing is going in and nothing's coming out, then it's just it's just inside and yeah. Just it would do, just going to get counseling would probably do them lots of wonder and relieve them in tremendous ways. See? It is what? I'm not okay. Moon and Pisces. Healing. I feel like this placement is really dark. They go through like really see how the man back there is really he's getting dark. See him? Very dark and abusive relationships like the childhood traumas and things like that. Moon and Pisces is very dark. And they could be very dark people. It's just for the men, they just need the right woman. I feel like um a Venus and Gemini. No, Aquarius. A Venus and Aquarius man. He probably needs a water sign. But probably a Cancer or a Pisces. Maybe not Scorpio. Because Scorpios are really harsh. I believe a Cancer will probably be best. A sun sign Cancer, probably, or rising sign Cancer will probably be best for a Venus, and because they need the kind of healing that they need. They need, yeah, and they need somebody who's going to be able to do that. Who's gonna love doing that. The Queen of Cups, a Cancer, yes, yeah. See, the Devil, the Empress, and then yeah. This could have actually been like in their foster care system. They had look who shows told you. This yeah, it could have been like the head yeah, the like the headmaster or wherever they was at, the empress. Yeah, that bitch was the devil. Or the woman who either it's the empress, it's either his mom, his grand yeah. But I feel like if this is like a place where they live, a headmaster, this could have been like I don't know, some sort of institution. Yeah, but the head, yeah. See the queen of that for the justice. That and a respite for the mind. And see another fool. And you probably ain't gonna believe me, but yep, another one. Yeah, the queen of cups, some therapy. Yes, because as long as you stay in this place of suffering, the victimizer, they still win. Whoever did, they still be winning. But it brings all of this, just going to see a therapist. Brings justice, that's Venus. Brings justice to his stability, four of wands. Yeah, his disappointment and the pain, his mind, the pain. Venus in Aquarius, okay. Moon and Gemini. Six, a choice. Same thing, see what I mean? Something haunting. Yeah, the same thing. I tell you, I feel like this placement, my heart chakra is very dark. They It's in a cosmic plan. I don't know. It could be placed. It could be because there's moon here, right? It's moon, so it's this comes from it's definitely and from past life. Moon and Gemini. I just did Gemini. Yeah, Moon and Gemini. Oh yeah. With this one, it's siblings and stuff. Yeah, a very dark. They go yeah past really dark things like yeah like break-ins into their house, rapes, all these kind of fucking yeah traumas or something. Yes, and that's the thing. Yes, where they live right in the middle. Yep. They could be. Uh, it's so it could be they like it could be. I'm seeing like it could be. Sometimes they are like yes, and like they institutionalized and they get validated by yeah. So they could be disabled or somewhere living in some yeah. That's yeah. So the Christian, some of them probably try to like if they do like independent living, they the victims of the women sexual trauma and stuff like people they exploit their weaknesses they get. That's sexual preyed upon. Yes. Usually by the people I guess who's supposed to be saving their lives, right? Helping them. And look, the hierophant. And around, yep, their homes. It's people who's supposed to be taking care of them and helping them. Yeah, that hurts them. That the moon, 8 of cups. And then, yep, there goes the sun. It's because she uses anger as a way, yep, to take, yep, action against, yep, his motherfucking, yep. So, yeah, guys, that's that. I don't know. Venus, good God Almighty. Okay, y'all. Peace out.